Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Damon! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Them we are back with another episode of the prediction show, and my boys are here right now. We got Head Kick Pod, we got McDane in the house, the Rambling Dad, and we got Crossover MMA. How's everybody doing? Cross, we'll start with you. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. You know, it was 1 week off. It always feels like it's been so long since I've chopped it up with y'all, but I'm glad we got the prediction show back. And I'm very interested to hear y'all's takes this week.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yow, how you feeling, bro? Top of the table? You feeling good?
I'll be honest with you. Feeling great, but I don't know what the fuck this is on my top, so I'm going to change it in the next intro, because what the fuck is this? But I'm feeling amazing.
I didn't want to say anything. I was like, Yow just got out of business where and put on his com sheet. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what is
unbelievable.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
That's either milk or spew from the baby, bro. That's either milk or spew from the baby.
We'll go with the baby.
And McDane, how are you, man? You good, brother?
I'm good, bro. I fucking flyest looking motherfucker on the panel tonight, boys. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? I thought me and Yow were coming in suited, booted, and ready to kick y'all's ass. You know, after that sneaky little 1 point that turned up for me last week. I can't be complaining with that, boys. I'm chasing the top. You know what I mean? Yow. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you. Yow turning up with egg on his shirt. This brother's about to go down.
Yeah, the first time Yow turned up, he looked like being in a meeting with fucking Olin. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell. Like
straight out of Conor McGregor's courtroom. That's what happened.
Absolutely.
Look, I was at a function with the Reserve Bank Governor of South Africa, so you know,
really?
I had to.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, let's get to the money, y'all. Let's get to the bag, bro. Come on. What's it?
They turned you down for the loan again, yeah? There we go. His nice comfy jumper, because it's
there you go.
That's our host.
Oh, that's right. It is cold down there. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's winter.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, autumn more than winter.
Man, it's preheating over here. It's mid 90s every day in Fahrenheit. I know.
But are you the northern or southern hemisphere in Texas? You're northern hemisphere, just northern hemisphere.
Bro, gets dumb hot here. Dumb hot.
I mean, I see y'all sticking on the jumper right there, man. The weather must be on the colder side. Round about this time for you guys. But look, without further ado, big up everybody in the chat. Salute to every single one of you, man. Make sure you are doing what you're supposed to do, which is pay your rent, you pagans. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe button, make sure you're sharing the video, and make sure you're following everybody on the panel. Okay, we got a fight night card on our hands. I mean, excitement level, I put at 5.5. You know what I mean? I put it at
a sleeper,
but yeah. I mean, look, look. Now you say we got a sleeper. What bouts are you looking at on that card there, man?
Bro, I told you I've not even looked at this card until fucking 5 minutes.
Well, you said you got a sleeper. So. Have you had time to sleep on it? Have you had time to sleep on it, bro?
We got a sleeper, bro. We got a sleeper. There's a few scraps on there looking up and down the card just now. I mean,
yeah,
like that.
I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you to pick one. I'll come back to you to pick one.
Oh, wait, which fight did you just say was off?
It's the Trevin Giles Gustafson fight.
I was about to say that's going to be a banger, but not anymore. I mean,
which one?
Nascimento and Filo, that should be decent.
Yeah,
nice little flyweight scrap.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm looking at Kibolaji and Aswell. So
Yeah, of
that's
course, yeah.
Hey, what's with the of course thing, man?
Just
You know what I
saying,
mean?
bro.
Like,
Yeah,
come
I
on,
mean,
man. What's with the of course?
expected.
What about you? What about you, Cross? You know what I mean? Don't let them bully you, son. Don't let them bully you, bro.
Bro, for me, it's definitely Mateusz Gamrot, Ludwig Klein. That's definitely the fight for me. I think it's gonna answer some questions for Ludwig Klein because he hadn't been in there against a grappler like Gamrot, and you know we got that war with Gamrot and Dan Hooker. And personally, I thought Gamrot won the fight, so I'm very excited to see how this fight goes.
And Yao.
So it's actually the first fight on the card between Alice Ardleen and Rayan Dos Santos. I'm a huge Alice Ardleen fan. She's got an amazing TikTok, amazing Instagram. The stuff is so entertaining. She's the former EFC
strawweight. Was it strawweight? Yeah, he's strawweight. She be Jess. She be Jess for it, didn't she? Yeah.
For me,
yeah,
it's
man.
all Alice Ardleen. I've been seeing her prep on Instagram, on TikTok. So, like, for me, that's the fight I'm watching just to see how Alice performs because she's been prepping. So let's see how her prep goes. That's for me.
Yeah, man. One of my neighbors actually trains with Alice Ardleen. Go to the same gym, train with her. So, but I won't be picking her though. Just saying.
Hey, I was wondering.
Look, I'll be honest. I was completely okay. Let's get into the picks with fight talk.
Yeah, I mean, hey, let's get into the picks. Let's get to the picks. Big up everybody in the chat. Make sure you're following the show and putting your picks in as we put them up on the screen. Let us know who you're going for as well, and we're gonna come to the dog of the week pick right at the end of the show. Okay, my dad's still trying to study, but you know what? I'm just gonna call straight to my dad.
Just you rock and roll, brother. Just you rock and roll.
Okay, let's get to the first one on the docket. We got Dos Santos versus Alice Ardleen. Alice Ardleen coming in with a record of 9-7. Dos Santos with a record of 14-8. This fight is happening in the strawweight division. Dos Santos fighting out of Brazil, and we've got Ardleen fighting out of Romania. What are the live odds on this one, please, brother?
Dos Santos is a -260 favorite, and Alice Ardleen is a +220 underdog.
Okay. Big up Murphy, MMA. Salute. Thank you very much for pulling up. And yeah, my Dane, we'll come to you.
Sound. So both of these ladies are coming off a loss. I mean, 2 losses each. I mean, Tapology's leaning heavy on Dos Santos, bro, but she had a loss against Pooja Tamar. Yeah, I mean, Pooja Tamar.
That's not even impressive, though.
Yeah, I mean that. I mean, definitely impressive that you lost against her anyway. But there's going to be a reason, whilst nobody's backing the Romanian fighting out of Birmingham. So I'm going to stick with the favorite in this one because I think she might just have a little bit more fire in her belly, given that both women need a win here, or one of them's getting cut from the UFC. I'm going to go with the younger fighter.
What about you, Cross?
Yeah, you know, Dos Santos definitely, as just like McDane said, coming off 2 losses, Talita Alencar, Pooja Tomar, like 2 fighters with very little experience in the UFC. But at the same time, I mean, like it's literally a coin flip fight for me, and I'm gonna go with the youth as well. I'm gonna go with Dos Santos.
Okay, Yao, you was very excited about Alice. Talk to me.
Bro, can I borrow your bus?
Don't start stuttering.
Can I borrow your bus?
Now he wants a bus.
I need Ola's conductor card for this bus because I'm also going to Dos Santos. Look, I love, and when I say I love, I mean I love Alice Ardleen. It's just that, like, I don't know. This is a tough fight. She's going up against a Brazilian, and you know, if you don't know anyone, go with the Brazilian. But I'm going against my better judgment. I'm going Dos Santos in this fight. But to anyone who's listening, please pick Alice just because like she'll need the odds and stuff because she's amazing and her content is amazing. And yeah, that's all I
mean, you should be on the bus as well, man. Talking about how
Mhm.
that's amazing and shit, but you know.
That's
But
the face
anyways,
she makes on her content.
I'm picking Adeline. I'm gonna pick Alice Adeline on here. I think look,
Ooh.
there is not much difference between these two. It's a toss of a coin. You lot been going on toss of a coin. Right?
It is a toss of a coin.
It's a toss of a coin. Both of them coming off for 2 losses. Santos's last loss against Put, like that's not impressive. That's not impressive in any way, shape, or form. And at least I've seen Alice in a fight where, I mean, it was doctor stoppage. The shit she did to Jess, and Jess is not one of them that you can just really go and do one of them to. Like Jess is Adrian Sanchez's coach, along with Mike. Mike and Jess, they own the gym that Adrian used to train in before he moved to Yokai. Right. So there's some good people in that gym there, man. And to do that to Jess, what Sora did, I didn't expect it. And the things that I've heard her do in the gym as well, like I said, my neighbor trains with her. And she actually surprised me because I went with Jess when that fight happened, right? And then she told me about it. She said, boy, you're sleeping on Alice, man. I train with her. I know what she's like. She racks people up in the gym and red. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean? We'll wait and see. And she absolutely smoked Jess. So I'm going to go with Alice here and see, because one of these two have to pull a rabbit out of their backside.
Ola.
Otherwise, one of them is getting caught. I'm going to go with Alice.
Is this you standing on business? Because if you're going to stand on business, I'm going to stand with you on this one because I picked Dos Santos. But
why you stand on stupid? Do you want a stupid answer if you're going to ask stupid questions? Because you know them picks are coming in hella different to what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, Mr.
I'm trying to be honest tonight. You guys been accusing me of being a liar.
Yeah, I mean, why a sweater called the jumper?
Yeah,
I don't know why a sweater's called the jumper.
Talk to me.
Yeah, let's get on this sweater jumper conversation.
Did that
convince
convince
more
you?
interesting.
You convinced me. So just as long as you are going to stand on business, I'll stand with you. But if you're not going to,
he is not going to stand on business, dog. There's no way you could trust that. Just because that 1 week he did it, now you think that's a real thing, bro? He was just trying to prove a point that one time.
Hold on, did this guy just borrow my bus and then ask to get off the bus? Like, hold on, what's going on?
I'm not there. I'm not on the bus.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Adeline, man. I'm sticking with Adeline. At least that's a fighter I really know. So yeah,
I want to address this comment, bro. I couldn't tell you the name of some of the fucking higher ups, most recent opponents. My memory is shite. You know what I mean? Most of the time, I need to go back and look at fucking Tapology. So yeah, stick around, find out, motherfucker.
Yeah, talking about which fighters do we really know and recognize? How about this one? On book Okibolaji versus Michael Aswell.
Yeah, I remember Oki getting choked out by Chris Duncan.
All right.
Yeah, I remember that too.
It's not fighting Duncan tonight, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Calm down. Anyways, Okibolaji coming in with a record of 9-2, and we got Aswell with the record of 10-2. Oki 29, and we got Michael at 24. Michael's fighting out of the USA, and Okibolaji fighting out of Belgium. This fight is happening in the lightweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, brother?
Balaji Oki's a minus 270 favorite, and Michael Aswell is a plus 300 underdog.
Okay. Yeah, Cross, we stick with you.
I mean, for me, Michael Aswell's taking this fight on a very short notice. Balaji Oki, even in that last fight against Chris Duncan, he was looking good until he got finished. I mean, he was, in my opinion, I thought he was winning the fight. And then Chris Duncan does what Chris Duncan does. He finds a way to get it done. And then on top of it, Aswell taking the fight on such short notice. Give me Balaji Oki.
Yeah, man. What about you, Yao?
Short notice, Balaji Oki. By the way, with his previous opponent, I picked his previous opponent. And I was like, ish, I'm not going with Africa. And then the short notice, I was like, oh, Balaji. So that's me.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be good. Where's American flag? Where's the American flag? I'm going with Aswell today. I'm going to be going with Aswell. That guy looks heavy-handed, coming in from
another one. We got to see if he stand on business with. We definitely got to see this.
Yeah, I mean, you're a piece of shit, bro.
He's lying.
He is not going to make this pick.
He's learned from me how to lie on every pick.
No way he makes this pick.
See you.
No way.
We can see you.
Bro, we know you are lying right now.
Oh, come on, guys. Like, what? So every pick I make now, yeah, you're not just going to question it.
No, not every
No,
pick. There's no way
we
you're
know
going
your
for the
picks.
underdog against fucking Oki Bolaji. There's not a shot. You have backed this brother in every fight he has ever gone in. All of a sudden turning heel and this man's on the bus. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
All right, you got me. I'm picking Oki Bolaji. Let's go to you, Mike. You got me.
See, pulled him out there. But the Texas kid, folks, you know what I mean? He's coming in hot. He's coming straight. He's had a lot of fights in Fury, and he's had a lot of amateur fights as well, if you go back and check out his record, you know what I mean? But Oki Bolaji's obviously had his loss against Chris Duncan, but he's also been in there in the UFC before and had that split decision. And he's just got that little bit more experience than him, I believe. So I'm going to be backing Oki in this one. Like Cross said, he did look good against Chris, until Chris found a way to get him down to the floor and expose a little bit and choke him. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with Oki to get this one back. The power in the dude's hands, like his Dana White Contender Series fight was very impressive. The combinations that he put together, the power that he's got in his hands, he should be coming in with a reason tomorrow night.
You're going to be looking for that liver shot as well. I guarantee you guys. Make sure you keep an eye on it. He's probably going to get, I'd say, finish second round. Liver shot. Trademark win, coming right back up, man. So,
hey, yo, nah, I'm the token white guy. Like, you're not stealing my position. Fight me, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm the only white guy on the panel.
Sit there. Yes, no Oreos today, man. No Oreos today, man. You know. All right, let's go on to the next one. People. We got Andreas Gustafsson. Oh yeah, this
no, we don't. Cancelled.
All right, we got Jordan Levitt versus Kurt Holloway. Magdane knows where I'm going on this one.
I'm fucking about to say that.
Magdane knows exactly where I'm going on this one. We got Kurt Holloway fighting with a record of 21-9. We got Jordan Levitt with a record of 11-3. Both of them fighting out of the USA. This fight is happening in the lightweight division. What are the live odds on this one? Please Cross.
Jordan Levitt's a -230 favorite, and Kurt Holloway is a +190 underdog.
Okay, Yao, we'll come to you. How are you feeling about this one?
So when I made my picks, Hollenbaugh was on +130. He slipped to +190. I'm pretty sure there's a reason for that. Plus, he's 38. We've got Levitt at 29. I'm going Levitt all the way by decision. Let's go, Levitt.
Okay, I'm going to be going with Kurt Holloway on this one. Yeah, this guy's dug me out some situations, you know. I mean, I know he's got a bit of win one, lose one, win one, but this guy knows his way around the cage. And against up and comers like a Levitt, man, I don't know. I don't know if he's got the tools in the box to really get the job done against somebody like a Kurt Holloway. So that experience for me, I'm going to put it up there, man. I'm going to be going with Kurt Holloway. Magdane?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be following your footsteps in this one. Kurt Holloway is just a bit more of a dog when it comes into the striking. I think Jordan Levitt's only real chance of getting this would be by submission. I don't even think he could win by decision, like Yao was indicating there.
Yeah, I mean, Yao looking confused, like questioning.
I thought I wasn't confused this week, but you guys are fucking with my mind. I'll be honest.
Yao's over here fucking twisting nips and making wrong picks. You know what I mean? Like he's just all over the show.
I like it. We need to catch him somehow.
But if he wants to go with Jordan Levitt, then he can go with Jordan Levitt. I hope he's already put his picks in because the finalized son, Leroy's press save already. That's it. It's done. Levitt gives up. You crack him a few times and he just kind of keels over and you can see when he's done. Let me look at that last fight against Chase Hooper.
Yeah,
I mean Chase has looked phenomenal since moving up to the lightweight division. I know, but same time, Kurt Holloway's like one of those fucking grindy vets that's just going to stay in your face at this point.
Yeah, man, he ain't going away, bro. It's not one of them, man. That's going away. What about you, Cross?
Yeah, for me, guys, this one's a closer fight than what I think people think it is because Kurt Holloway to me is definitely the better striker, and definitely Jordan Levitt has to get this fight to the ground. But to be fair, like his wrestling isn't that great. Like, yeah, he's a good grappler, but Hollowball it also is a solid grappler. He's got 10 submission wins in the UFC. But on the flip side, his takedown defense is only 39%. So I mean, Levitt could get some takedowns and just be on top and bank some rounds with control time. But I just think Kurt Hollowball is going to be a little bit better on the feet, and I think he gets it done as well.
Yeah, man. For me, I just look at it, and I don't think Levitt can do anything. Even if he takes the fight to the ground, I don't think he can keep him there, number one, or even find a submission, number two. I don't think he got the minerals for it. So, yo, you all right there, bro? Like you...
Somebody dab this cunt up. I mean, dab.
Yo, all right. He's thinking, what the fuck? What
This
the fuck
brother's
did I
about
pick
to
that
sleep
fuck?
in.
What did I pick that guy up for? But you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get on to the next one here. We got Alan Nascimento versus Jafel Filo. Jafel coming with a record of 16-3. Nascimento with a record of 20-6. Both of these guys are fighting out of Brazil, and this fight is happening in the flyweight division, people. And what are the live odds on this one, please, Cross?
Alan Nascimento is a -150 favorite, and Jafel Filio is a +120 underdog.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be going with Jafel here. That's gonna be my second. No, that's my third underdog. I got Alice, Jafel, and
Nah, you flipped and twisted.
He means
changed
his
the
first
script.
his third lie. That's what he means.
I know.
Yeah. No, I got Alice. I got Alice. I got Hollowbar and Jafel. So yeah, I'm going to be picking Jafel here. I think Jafel. I go back to his fight against Mokaev, bro. That knee bar that he put on Mokaev, bro. Anybody else is fucking tapping. Mokaev is just a crazy motherfucker to fucking reverse sub Jafel there. You know what I mean? And you see some of the fights he's been in since then. You know, he's a solid fighter. This fight's way closer than it looks. And I love me a live dog. Everybody know I love me a live dog. So for me, yeah, it's gonna be Jafel Filo. What about you, Magdalene?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be going with you on that one as well. I think it also comes down to the level of opponent that we've seen him against as well. Yeah, I mean, Jake Hadley and Carlos Hernandez for Nascimento, and then you've got the likes of Filo, as like you say, he's got Makayev in there. He's also got Amir Albazi that he's got to win over. He's got Ode Osborne, who's so good at times. You know what I mean? Like, I think, and even when you look at him on the feet, I think he's got that slight advantage too. He's a little bit quicker and he's got a little bit more urgency about him. I think if he goes down to the ground, they're pretty even on the ground. You know what I mean? They both got submission wins in the bag. They both got wrestling and jiu-jitsu. So I think that's going to be negated, and it's really, I think probably a decision fight, this one, and I think Theo is going to edge it out.
Cross.
Man, I got to keep the party going, man. I'm going with Jafel Filio as well, man. Very live dog, like Ola said. And then the level of competition, like McDane touched on, like Nascimento's also been in there with Tagir Ulanbekov. So, I mean, he has been in there with someone that's, you know, high level at flyweight. But Filio's just been in there with better guys. But I do think there is a path of victory for Nascimento. His volume, his output's a little bit higher, so he could get ahead on points. But I think this is going to be probably the highest skill level fight this weekend. But give me Jafel Filio.
Yao, how you feeling about this one?
Look, I said it on DUSD or last week, I don't remember, but I'm not picking anyone over 33 to win. So really, for me, simply based on the age.
Okay, so you're going with
the dog. Oh, that's my dog of the week. Oh, we'll get to that.
Hold on. I mean, they're both pretty much the same age, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the no. But I said it, and I know it because I clipped it for myself, and I said, look, if you're over 33, I'm sorry, bro. It's not.
I just have to go back and look at both of their ages. Like, let me see how much difference. Like,
it's 33 versus 32.
Y'all was really nitpicking. You needed
I ain't gonna lie, I did it too, Ola. I did it too.
You had a reason to pick Jafel, man. You know what I mean?
Look, but he said it. I just executed. He said it.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough, man. All right, let's go on to the next one, guys. We've got Zach Reese versus Dusko Todorovic. Dusko Todorovic coming with a record of 12-5, and Zach Reese with a record of 8-2. This fight is happening in the middleweight division, and Todorovic fighting out of Serbia, and we got Zach Reese fighting out of the USA. What are the live odds on this one, please? Cross.
Kyle Reese is a minus 230 favorite, and Dusko Todorovic is a plus 190 underdog.
My Dan will come to you.
Did you just say Kyle Reese?
Oh, I'm thinking of Terminator. That's my bad. Zach Reese.
I was like, what's going on here? Yeah,
Bro, I do like the series, to be fair. I've seen all the Terminator dogs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Obviously, Zach Reese is coming off against his recent loss 4 months ago against Azamat, and he got finished in the first round. You know what I mean? But before that, he'd beat Jose Medina and obviously Julian Marquez. Lost his debut against Cody Brundage. But I feel like I like Zach Reese. I like when he goes in there. I like what he does, and I think he got caught out early by Azamat, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's one of those. You look at Todorovic, and I feel like this is a layup to get Zach Reese back onto the path that he needs to get on. Like, obviously, Todorovic has fought quite a lot of people. He's been in the UFC for quite a while now, but he's got a lot of losses, but it's always been against guys that are kind of up there too. So it's kind of like, is Reese coming back a little bit too soon, 4 months after that finish? Or is he trying to get a quick turnaround and trying to pump him back onto the path because he was on a 2-fight win streak before that, and it's just trying to get him back towards that winning column? You know what I mean? But he had losses against Gregory Rodriguez, Chidi and Jukwani, Christian Leroy Duncan, Mansour Abdul Malik. Yeah, I mean, so he's been in there with some fair guys, but he's lost to every one of them. So I think this is actually a good little test for Reese to see where he's at, what level he's at, and as long as he can get past this guy, it kind of shows that he should be able to go toe to toe with that level of fighter as well. So
yeah, man,
I'm going with Zach Reese.
Okay, Cross.
Yeah, man. You know, both guys coming off getting brutally finished in the first round. Zach Reese was out bad in his last fight against Azamat. But for me, Dusko just leaves his chin so high in the air. Like, he literally is just running, trying to get knocked out. Like, just leaves his chin way up in the air. And I think Reese is going to clip him at some point, get him out of there.
Okay, yo.
Are y'all seen Todorovic's fucking topology picture? It looks like it was AI generated. Like, it just does not look real at all.
Serious. What about you, y'all?
So I'm going with the more active fighter. So everything everyone has said here, but for me also the fact that Zach Reese has fought 5 times in just over a year and a half versus Turidic fighting once in the past 6 months, 2 years. So for me, activity, no matter who you've lost to, you've learned something in a year and a half versus once in 2 years. So I'm going with Zach Reese simply because his activity would have made him more prepared for whatever Turidic is going to throw at him. So Zach Reese.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a full house. There's no surprise there. And yeah, pretty much what all the guys have said, you know, in terms of what Zach Reese is going to bring to the octagon. So I'm going to be going with Zach Reese on that one as well. All right, let's go on to the next one. We got Ketlin Vieira versus Maycee Barber. Maycee Barber coming in with a record of 10-3. Vieira coming in with a record of 14-4. Vieira fighting out of Brazil, and we got Barber fighting out of the USA. What are the live odds on this one, please? Cross.
Ketlin Vieira is a plus 110 underdog, and Maycee Barber is a minus 130 favorite.
Who the hell was just growling just now? God damn it.
Yeah.
That was Yao. Which one?
Okay, no. Yeah, is it Cross's turn now? Do we come to Cross now? Yeah, it's Cross.
Yeah. So for me, I'm going Maycee Barber. The odds on this fight have been dead even, and Barber just became the favorite here recently.
Mr.
I
Nice,
do like
what's happening.
I do like that. You know, Maycee Barber, she, you know, on a little bit of momentum. She's won her last 2 fights. Got that bad liver kick to Irene Aldana, that up kick, that was crazy. But Ketlin Vieira, gave Kayla Harrison more of a fight than all of us were expecting. But
yep.
I mean, she definitely can win the fight, but I'm going with Maycee Chasson.
Okay, Yao.
Because I see that smile across his face, I'm gonna go with Ketlin Vieira because I know when the picks come back, he's gonna go with Ketlin Vieira. Plus, when I made my picks, Ketlin was the favorite, and I didn't need that many dogs. And if I look at, like you said, like she barely lost against Kayla Harrison, and she beat Penny Kinzad, and like I'm just looking at her record, and for me, she was just the more solid fighter than Chiasson, as much as Chiasson is on the rise in the UFC. So I think I'm gonna stick with Caitlin in this one. I'm not gonna switch to the new favorite, which is Chiasson. I'm gonna go with the original favorite. Yeah, that was me, Caitlin Vieira.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Can I bring something up to you, y'all?
No, don't confuse me.
I'm just saying. I don't know if you know. I'm just sharing. Maycee Chasson finished Penny Kinzad in the first round.
Brothers Cut and Amira Bueno Silva.
Brazil versus America. I'm taking Brazil.
Who's a chunky lady that doesn't get put away easy. You know what I mean? But,
I'm just letting you know, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, they have both lost to Irene Aldana and Raquel Pennington. So this
you caught me on the one night you guys can convince me. Fuck you guys.
I'm going with Vieira, man. I'm out here. I'm gonna go with Vieira.
Cross, we're making some points this night, boy.
I think Vieira is she's kind of underrated because when you look at the level of fighters that she's been in there with over our last 5 fights. For me, I think the top levels of fighters than what Chiasson has really been in there with. So yeah, for me, I'm going to be going with Vieira on this one. So that's my 4th underdog. Okay.
Man, I just realized Chasson got a win over Norman Dumont too.
I'm going with Chiasson before he moves on and actually forgets to let me make my fucking pick.
Well, I did remember you was going to make a pick.
No, you didn't, brother. Shut up. Look at the lie in your face.
Hey, McDane, you're very right. He was definitely going to forget, dog. He was definitely about to forget, dog. 100%.
He was moving on.
He was moving on.
He was ready to roll up.
Bro thinks we ain't worked together for the last 2 years, and I know how he rolls. Yeah, I mean,
bro, I really was gonna come to you, bro. Like,
nah, you were, bro.
Believe me, man. Yeah, I was.
See, even Leroy's fucking got you, bro. His face had shit written all over it.
Live and in color, people. Live and in color. Now y'all see what we have to deal with over here.
The host with the most.
All right, but then let's hear where you're going, brother.
I've already said it, bro. I'm going Chiasson. Yeah, I mean, for the reason that they are very similar. Like I said a minute ago, they have won and lost against the same fucking opponents. And I feel that Chiasson's a little bit faster. She's got a little bit more urgency about her. She throws a lot more volume. And she has got the power to put somebody out as well as cut them open, do that damage that she needs to do. And like she did in the last fight, get a doctor stoppage if she has to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one. Y'all give his pick before I give mine.
Just playing the mind games, brother. Just playing the mind games. bro better take off that sweater. He's sitting there.
Yeah.
I made my picks 4 days ago. I'm sure about my picks. I'm standing on my business, just like Ola.
Yeah, man.
Just like, so we know he's
changing. You already know what that means. He gonna flip. You already know.
Well, hold on. Why am I the case law? Why am I the case law in this shit, man? Why am I the case law, man? You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys.
Hey, Wayne said it best, you know. Unprofessional. Unprofessional.
You the CEO of flipping your picks, dog. The CEO.
God damn. Jesus. Hey, let's go on to the next one,
brother.
People. Big up Lane in the house as well. Salute to you guys in the chat. Make sure you're driving the likes up. Okay, we get on to Dustin Jacoby versus Bruno Lopez. Bruno Lopez coming in with a record of 14-1, and we got Dustin coming in with a record of 20-9. No contest. This fight is happening in the light heavyweight division, and we got Dustin fighting out of the USA and Bruno fighting out of Brazil.
We don't talk about
What
Bruno.
are the live odds on this one, please? Cross.
Dustin Jacoby's a minus 200 favorite, and Bruno Lopez is a plus 170 underdog.
Why?
Okay. Yao, you asked why. You must answer the question.
No, look, the thing is, I know Jacoby is the favorite, right? But like, if you look at the win record, Jacoby out of his last 5 fights he's lost 3 out of 5, whereas Lopez has lost 1 out of 5. How is Jacoby the favorite? So for me, it's a why. I'm going Bruno Lopez because not just because of his win rate, as much as he's fought in LFA, just came off Contender Series, and Jacoby's been in the UFC fighting some killers. I know he doesn't have an O. Lopez doesn't have an O. He lost 1, so he's learned something. So I'm going with Lopez.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Dustin here, man. I'm going with Dustin. Dustin got that experience. He's got that vim. Yeah, obviously, you made a point of, he's only won 2 out of his last 5, but Bruno ain't been fighting the type of people Dustin has been in there with, man. You know what I mean? And the way he dispatched of Petrino when everybody picked Petrino, it was a madness. I'm gonna go with Dustin Jacoby here, man. I think it's one of the hard. It's one of the harder workers on there. I said, bro, whether everybody did, whether most people did, same shit. Most people, everybody, who cares? You know what I mean? Not enough people picked him, is my point. So let's see if you're picking him this time.
Dustin Jacoby.
Mm-hmm.
No, a win over Mr. No Fight IQ Petrino, who lost against Anthony Smith like a muppet. On paper, you know what I mean? Like Lakers 5. I'm gonna go with Bruno Lopez in this one, bro. Like Yao pointed out, and you actually go back and you look at him. I mean, yeah, okay, he might not have been in the UFC for long, but he won his Dana White Contender Series. He won his first fight. Not a lot of people win the debut fight in the UFC. Brother's 14-1 as it stands for a motherfucking reason. You know what I mean? He's got 6 wins by KO, 5 wins by submission.
And
Dustin
his
Jacoby
last fight, he defeated a 9-0.
There you go. And Dustin Jacoby, yes, he's been in there for a while. Yes, he has gone up against the who's who, but he's also lost against all of those dudes as well. You know what I mean? Like, having a look across it, what Michael Alexa Jachuk is probably his fucking...
His comp.
His most outstanding, or Kennedy and Zekuchu. It's probably the most outstanding fights that he's had. His wins. And they were decisions, brother. Oh, wait, no, sorry. He beat Kennedy and Zekuchu.
Kennedy was a KO.
Right cross. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. But still, I'm backing Dustin Jacoby in this one.
Okay, Cross. Let's hear what you got.
I'm gonna take the underdog as well and go with Bruno Lopez. I think the difference in this fight, obviously we know Dustin Jacoby's the kickboxer. I think Bruno Lopez is going to use some grappling in this fight, boys, and just look to control Dustin Jacoby on the ground, beat him up, mix up a little ground to pound. And I mean, just like McDane said, this guy's 14-1, and I think he gets the job done.
Yeah, hey Mike Young, we here polishing the third, man. You know what I mean? Don't fuck up the flow, bro. Don't fuck up the flow. Yeah, we're polishing the third nicely, brother. You know what I mean? We got 3 more to get through, and here's the next one on the docket. Big up yourself, though, Michael Young. Big up yourself. Okay. We've got Ramiz Brahimaj versus Billy Ray Goff. Billy Ray Goff coming in with a record of 9-3. Ramiz with the record of 11-5. This fight's happening in the welterweight division, and both of these are fighting out of the USA. What are the live odds on this one, please, Cross?
Ramiz is a plus 290 underdog, and Billy Ray Goff is a minus 360 favorite.
Okay. I think I'm next. Fuck it. I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is one that I went back and forth on, man, and
5 underdogs.
I don't like it, but I'm gonna go with Ramiz Brahimaj here. I know Billy Ray Goff, he got them hands, you know what I mean. But I'm also looking at, like, these guys aren't widely experienced in the UFC. That's my whole logic for going with the guys that I'm picking right now, especially fighting the guys that have just made their debut or they got one fight in the UFC. So I'm just going based off of experience, and I think I'm going to favor that to Brahimaj on this one. So yeah, what about you, Magdane?
I'm going to go with Billy Ray Goff in this one. Like you say, he's got them hands. He's got some power in there. We've seen Brahimaj get knocked out before, you know what I mean? And he's lost against Temba Garimbo, Court McGee, and Max Griffin. And I feel like if we look at the level of those fighters, I think Billy Ray Goff's got the potential to get up to that point in the UFC. Yeah, he's not had a lot of experience in there. He has had a win. He did lose against Trey Waters. And then he had a couple of cancelled bouts, and he's been waiting all year to get a fight. So I reckon he's coming in here with those hands, and he should be able to get it done.
Okay. Cross.
I'm going with Billy Ray Goff as well. I think he gets it done on the feet, and I think that's going to be the big difference in this matchup. Ramirez, I mean, he got Mickey Gall out of there very quickly, but I mean that's not a high level win in my opinion. But yeah, give me Billy Ray Goff.
Bro, Mickey Gall put CM Punk on the map, bro. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dog.
When did that happen?
That was a while back, man. I'm just saying that was one of his notable. I fuck with Mickey Gall, man. You know what I mean? Just for fucking putting some punishment on fucking CM Punk back then. Anyways, moving along. What about you, Yao?
This for me is one of the bigger dog fights on the card. We normally want to take the dog fights that's like a plus 100, plus 180, but this is one of those where if you look at Gall's background and his history, he's just coming to the UFC, his third fight in the UFC, whereas you've got Baramji, who's been in the UFC. And with what we've seen this year, the fighters that have...
What were you talking about? Gall and Baramji?
Gall and Baramji?
What the fuck are those?
I was going to let him get away with it too. That's
No, that shit slide past me, bro.
That
shit never slide past me, bro.
I was a youth for months. Yeah, I mean, like,
what are you talking about?
I was fucking...
No mute button today, by the way.
So far, it's still early.
Tonight,
take that sweater off, bro. The heat's getting to your head a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, please continue.
But look,
now that you know the fighters' real names, are you going to change your pick?
I think Bar Mirage.
What the hell is that?
Ramiz.
Yeah, we know why that camera went off before we came on the show. Same thing I told you.
Mickey Gall versus Jumanji.
So I'm going with Brahimaj. Hey. Are you guys happy now? Brahimaj? Are you happy?
That's better. Happy? That's better.
Ramiz Brahimaj has been in the UFC. He's got the pedigree. So I think he's going to, as much as Goff has the odds with him, I think that Brahimaj is going to show the pedigree, which a lot of the UFC fighters this year have shown. I know it's going on 2025, but the guys with pedigree seem to be showing their pedigree versus these up-and-comers. And I think the 3 fights in the UFC for Goff are not enough for him to really come past the pedigree that Ramiz has. So I'm going with Ramiz Brahimaj.
Okay. All right. Let's get on to the next one. Okay. We got Matthias Gamrot versus Ludovic Klein. Ludovic Klein coming in with a record of 23-4, 1 no contest. Gamrot coming in with a record of 24-3. Very identical records. Gamrot fighting out of Poland, and we got Klein fighting out of Slovakia. What are the live odds on this one, please? Cross.
Mateusz Gamrot's a minus 150 favorite, and Ludovic Klein is a plus 130 underdog.
Lovely. Okay, let's stick with you, Cross.
Huh? Yeah, man.
No. Sorry, it's McDane.
No, that's McDane.
Yeah, I was gonna get angle. Like, Yao went last. Is that when you didn't make a pick? Fucking running me off course here, brother. Yeah, I mean, I was going to start taking all the meat off the bones. So obviously, Mateusz Gamrot and Ludovic Klein, both of them just as experienced as each other. I think Ludovic Klein's definitely probably got that striking power in the bag. And we're going to see Mateusz Gamrot do what Mateusz Gamrot does, which is heavy wrestling and just hitting you whilst you're down. Heavy wrestling, hitting you whilst you're down. It's real. This fight's going to be really close. It should be a fun one. It's going to come down to how much can Gamrot keep him down. If Ludovic Klein can get it back to the feet, he should be able to edge out a decision. He could even spark him. You know what I mean? If he catches him coming on the inside, he might be able to put him out. They're both very well-rounded fighters. You know what I mean? They've got, like, whether it's finish, whether it's submission, whether it's decision, they've both got a wide spread across the career of victories on all of those paths. You know what I mean? It is a very, very even fight.
Yeah, I mean, Gamrot rarely gets packed out though.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like, but there is the chance of it happening. He is slightly older.
Yeah.
He's probably had those. I wouldn't say he's taken more damage because he's always the same. Let's wrestle. Let's get you down. Let's just pepper you and let's just like keep hitting you and just play the point game. So I am going to be leaning Gamrot on this one because he just always seems to find a way to get it done.
Yeah, man. Cross.
Yeah, this is my most looked forward to fight on the card. Very tough matchup, and I think both these guys are going to push one another. Definitely Gamrot's going to be looking to do that wrestling, wear Ludovic Klein down. I mean, and that's going to be an interesting thing just because Klein's got 91% takedown defense. So if he's able to keep this fight on the feet, the kicks and the combinations on the feet from Ludovic Klein, very good, very fast. But I mean, Gamrot's been in there with the better level, the higher level of competition. And this guy, he never goes away. Even the fights the losses he's had, they're all super close. So I mean, this guy is gonna be there. So for that, I'm going Mateusz Gamrot.
Okay, yeah.
Look, it's an excellent co-main. To be honest, it's a very good co-main. I can't say too much more than what the guys have said. But I'm going with Ludovic Klein because I think, like Cross said, if I look at his work rate, who he's beaten: Thiago Moises, Ignacio Bujamundes, who we know has amazing head kicks, and he's on a 4-fight win streak. Whereas if you look at Gamrot, he's lost 2 in his last 5. I think he's got the momentum in this fight, his skill. So I'm going with Ludovic Klein. I think his experience and his skill, I mean, like you said, almost identical records, but he is the underdog. I'm going with him as one of my dogs of the week, or a dog.
Yeah, this one's going to be a full house for me, man. Yeah, I'm going to be going with Gamrot.
Full house. I said Klein, bro.
I mean, yeah, you said Klein. All right,
say that.
All right, not full house. We know it's full house.
Where is it going?
We know it's full house because Yao's going to change his pick now. He just
Ludovic Klein ain't no Dan Hooker though, son. You know what I mean? He ain't licking the blood off his hands and turning up at the end of the rounds like he does to make it become a sweat decision.
Bro, I thought Gamrot beat Hooker.
The main card's a full house as well, man. So
I can't remember.
I don't know what Yao just.
It was super
thinking
close.
Back to the fight, Hooker did start whiting him up in those like later rounds.
Definitely. But I because I mean I knew the fight was really close, and wherever the decision went, I knew it was warranted. But night of, I thought Gamrot got it. But yeah, very good fight though.
I like it. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Who did you pick? Oh, you said
it's a chopper.
Yeah. Gamrot. Cool.
It's chopper.
Okay, let's get to the main event of the evening. We got Erin Blanchfield versus Maycee Barber. Maycee Barber coming in with a record of 14-2. Blanchfield with a record of 13-2. The record's identical as well. This fight is happening in the flyweight division, and both of them fighting out of the USA. What do you got for me, Cross?
Erin Blanchfield's a -240 favorite, and Maycee Barber's a +200 underdog.
Okay. Right, we'll come to you then, Cross.
Yeah, I think these two ladies are very evenly matched here. Erin Blanchfield did look like she took a step forward in the striking in her last fight against Rose Namajunas. Maycee Barber's got a lot of momentum going, 6-fight win streak. She's trying to work her way up to get a title fight, I'm assuming. But This is a tough one for me, but ultimately I'm gonna go with Erin Blanchfield. I think the improvement she's made on the feet, plus Maycee Barber missing weight. I mean, just give me Erin Blanchfield.
Yeah, man. Yo, what are you saying?
Look, weight miss Blanchfield. That's all I have to say. I had Barber until I saw the weight miss, and I saw what the weight miss did against did to Jose Aldo and Susu Bentley, and for some reason the weight miss messes with their minds, and fighting is 50% mental, 50% physical. So for me, the weight miss, I'm going with not Maycee Barber, Erin Blanchfield.
Okay, Magdane.
Maycee Barber throws a mean football, though. I don't know if you guys seen that. She throws a mean football, son. Yeah, like Cross said, bro, both of these ladies are very, very close and well matched in this fight. The win over Rose Namajunas is probably the one that sticks out a little bit more for Erin Blanchfield. You know what I mean? She took it to her that night, and having a win over Rose is very, very creditable. You know what I mean? That is something right up there. Maycee Barber, like you said, does have the momentum behind her right now because she's coming on so many win streaks, but I feel like she doesn't have that urgency sometimes. She gets through, well, not get, like, she doesn't just like get through the rounds, you know what I mean? But the pace isn't always there, but she gets the fight done. So give me Erin Blanchfield in this one.
Yeah, man, full house peak right there. People, we have come to the end of the picks. Now we're gonna get to our dogs of the week, and
ultimate moment.
I'm gonna go around the table a different way. We'll start with you, Yao, and then go around Cross, Magdane, then I'll go last. Actually, I can go first. Let me go first. I'm gonna pick
let Yao go. Let Yao go.
No.
I'm gonna pick
Why you gotta change it? We can keep the same rotation.
When I pick last, you guys always complain and say I stole your picks.
I agree with Ola.
You guys do that, so that's why I'm going first. So yeah, now you go.
No, what do you mean that?
What?
We're still going that way. We're still going that way. I just go first.
Go first. What do you mean you're going first if I'm going first?
Well, now you can
Yeah,
go.
just make your pick, bro.
Okay, fine.
Stop stalling and make your pick.
Dog of the week, I'm gonna go with Ketlin Vieira. Why? Because women MMA normally tends to throw us off a little bit. So if I look at the fact that Ketlin is a very close, has very close odds with Maycee, I think Ketlin Vieira is gonna pull out the bag. So she is my dog of the week.
There you go. Cross.
My dog of the week, I'm gonna go with Bruno Lopez. Bruno Lopez. That's my dog of the week.
Do you know why I knew that?
Why?
Go for it.
Because it's my dog of the week too.
Good
Me
man.
crossing Owen.
Look at Cross's smile. When Cross smiles, he's lying. That's the one thing I know.
Now you mention it. I think I'm gonna go Lopez as well.
Nah, bro. Like, stay where you at, man.
I told you this. Where you at?
No, Lopez sounds good.
You don't even think you picked Lopez. I thought you picked Jacoby anyway.
He did pick Jacoby.
Exactly. What are you even talking about?
All right. We go see what everybody puts in the picks, anyways.
You better put a better face on next week, brother, because you've been caught out at every turn this week. You know what I mean?
I'm just having fun because this card is so fucking shit, bruv. You know what I mean? Gotta fucking have fun somewhere on this fucking card. You know what I mean? So people,
but don't be obvious. Be like me, where you never know what's going on. That's why I'm top of the table, bro. I told you got middle table energy.
Where's the card? Where's the table at anyway? We got that. Y'all can put that up. I'm just curious how far behind we are.
6 points. I'm 6 points ahead. Just so you know. I know.
Okay.
Ooh. 6 points ahead. I'm 3 points behind Cross.
Yeah, man.
Those dogs of the week, man.
It's racking up. It's racking up, bro. I mean, McDane is not far behind him with them.
McDane is right there. Wait, McDane, when the hell did you cross Ola? They're like, Ola, I thought you were.
Yeah, he got the point last week.
And you've been hearing, like, in the week that we didn't fight, I lost fucking points. I lost points in the week that we didn't fight.
Yeah,
I was looking at myself because I gained points on cross, so I was excited.
Exactly. That's what it was. You gained a point on me because of that.
Yeah.
On you know what I mean? Like me and Olin just suffered that week, man. Like no, that was fucked up.
That's tough.
That was messed up, man. Olin,
I just need a full night of featherweights and I'll be winning this shit. Yeah, I mean,
hey.
Or flyweights, featherweight.
Maybe one of them lightning is gonna get trapped in the bottle this season, man. We'll see. You got 14 fights in one night before, man. You know what I mean? It's not impossible. I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it, bro. So
I've got it in me, son. I've got it in me.
I've seen you do it. Put a quid on, you got fucking 500 quid back. I've seen him do it. So people, we've come to the end of the show, man. Salute to every single one of you that stayed with us. Big up McDim, big up Cross, big up Yao. Thank you very much for your time. And we're gonna be back next week to own our picks, and hopefully, I've gone past my Dane who's precious about it.
We shall
you
see.
You stop watching the top, bro. Keep watching the top, Ola. Stop Big Dane for what? Watch me.
No,
forget
about
it.
How am I gonna watch you,
me
bro?
before he gets to you, son?
I can't see you like just see that, bro. You too. Well, I need goggles, I need fucking telescopes, I need all types of shit to
Binoculars
see
going on.
Yeah, man. Right now, my
nice
only concern is Olin and McDane. That's it. Those are my only two concerns. You know what I mean?
Cross, talk to me.
Olin and McDane. That's it.
I got no energy, man.
It'll happen.
It'll happen when it's time. Don't just wait. Just be patient. It'll happen. Don't you worry.
You know when you're saying your concern ain't Osterberries, man. You know you're comfortable, man. Like basement Jack.
That bro fell off though, like I mean that bro fell off. Like
UFC London. I don't know what happened to both of us in
bro.
UFC London, but he hasn't recovered. He didn't come back.
He fucked up bad.
He had one too many drinks at UFC London.
He fucking did. For real, he did. Yeah, man. Big up everybody. We're gonna catch you on the next video. Hasta la vista. We're out. Love.
Aussie, yo, and peace.
Deuces.
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.